Hey guys, JamesMCD Reviews here. I know that last time I said that Inglourious Basterds would be next on the cinematic bucket list. I am in the process of making that video, so it'll hopefully be up within the next week or so. For right now, I wanted to take a little bit of a detour because I wanted to talk about My Hero Academia. This is a show that my friends back from Florida, my TV friends, have been bugging me to check out for a while now. And truth be told, I've actually had this season 1 Blu-ray for like almost a year now, and it's only taken me till now to watch it because I suck at everything. Also, there was a movie that came out recently that I wanted to watch, and I wanted to go into it a little bit knowledgeable about what the show was. So if you're like me and you don't know, My Hero Academia is about this kid, Deku, who his whole life he dreams of being a superhero, but unfortunately he's born without superpowers, or quirks as they call it in this universe, and in order to get into this superhero high school that he wants to go to, you kind of have to have a superpower. But over the course of this season, he gets mentored by this veteran superhero, All Might, who trains him to, hone his skills and harness his powers so that one day he might actually be an amazing superhero. There isn't really a whole lot to delve into in terms of the story of this season because it's kind of like most first seasons of TV shows. It's, it's setting up the universe and it's setting up the characters and, the story going forward. But I mean, as setups go, this was a really good one. I really like this universe. I love the, creative superhero designs and all the different powers and stuff. I really like, oddly enough, how some of the politics work. How they mention early on in the first episode how there are some superheroes that get more credit and more money than others and more fame than others, which I thought was kind of interesting. And in this universe, superheroes actually are working under the government, so they're part of that's part of how they actually do get paid for what they do, which I thought that stuff was kind of interesting because we've seen superhero politics before, but I don't know, this offered kind of an interesting take on it. And also, I love the characters, the ones that they've set up so far. I really like Deku, as he in the first couple of episodes he started off as just kind of a whiny bitch, but as it's gone on, he's grown on me a lot more, and you do connect to him a lot more. It's that it's that kid underdog story, that wanting to have that one thing and working your heart out until you can, and coming so close to achieving it and all that stuff. And you can clearly see a progression as this season goes on, and I mean, if the movie that came out is any indication, he obviously does get better and evolve, but that happens over the course of several seasons that I haven't seen yet. So I also like some of the side characters too. I really like their powers and some of their designs and stuff like that. I love how just over the top some of them are, especially the ones. There's one of them that can shoot a laser out of his belly button, which is just absolutely hysterical. And there are some that are just obviously used for fan service, like the fucking invisible girl that is just naked most of the time. But I mean, the characters that they are setting up as actual characters, I'm really excited to see more of them in the seasons going forward. They've started, in this season in particular, they've started planting the seeds for two very important relationships, that being the mentor-student relationship between Deku and All Might, and the rivalry between Deku and Bakugo. And both of those I really love so far. I think the stuff with All Might, especially what they reveal within the first couple of episodes, which, spoilers, how he is only able to really use his quirk or his superpower for a limited amount of time because he sustained really intense damage during a battle, and he's sort of slowly withering away and stuff like that. I think that adds a nice level of humanity to this character, and I do like the sort of camaraderie between him and Deku as the training goes on, and he clearly shows that he cares about him and wants to see him achieve his full potential and all that stuff. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, I think the rivalry between Deku and Bakugo is absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to see how that evolves. I think Bakugo is hilariously over the top. It just, this guy has some repressed rage or something. It's just that like trope that you see in like all or most anime, where you just have that guy that is just angry for no reason, and he always wants to be better than our hero. It's like if Kaiba was a superhero or something. I think the animation is wonderful. I think it's super vibrant and colorful, and even though it's done in the same like, you know, Japanese art style, it still manages to look like a comic book, and it's even more helped out by the action. I think the action, there's some great fight sequences in this first season. I think that those are amazing. We get some great scenes of the different characters using their powers and the creative ways that you stop these different villains. There's a whole like 4-part episode or arc towards the end where this like class field trip gets attacked by a bunch of villains, and seeing all the like characters work together and use their different powers to save the day. It's really, really cool to see. In terms of any issues that I do have, I will say, you know, like I said, it is a bit of a slow start. There's not really anything super intense that happens, at least until the final like 4 episodes of the season. But of course that like paves the way for a much larger and more dramatic story going forward. Also, I would have liked to have seen some of the other like characters utilized a bit more rather than just seeing them show off their powers. But again, they're probably saving that for future seasons. But I mean, other than that, I'm really into this series. In fact, I ordered season 2 part 1 like a week or so ago, so that should be on its way pretty soon. So hopefully I'll get right into season 2 once that arrives. But yeah, really, really good start. And if you want my thoughts on the movie that just came out, obviously I can't comment too much on like how it connects to the story because I haven't gotten that far yet, but as a movie on its own, it was really enjoyable. It was really fast-paced, it was energetic. It was basically just, you know, an hour and a half of action. But I mean, for what that is, it was pretty intense. The action was awesome, and for longtime fans, there's a thing that happens towards the end. I won't give it away, but it was pretty cool to see, I will admit. But yeah, my final review, definitely check out My Hero Academia if you haven't, because I'm definitely going to keep watching this series. If I had to rate just based on this first season, I would probably say 4 out of 5. It was a solid start. Oh, and in terms of the movie, 3.5 out of 5. It was enjoyable, it had some good action, and yeah, can't wait to see the rest of the series, man. It was so awesome. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this random out of nowhere video. Look forward to my Inglourious Basterds review coming very soon, and let me know down in the comments what your thoughts on My Hero Academia are without spoiling it for me, please. And if there are any other movies or TV shows that I should add to the bucket list, let me know down in the comments. Apart from that, be sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date on when I'm posting. Follow me on all my social media, subscribe to my main channel. Everything you need to know will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Plus Ultra!